It's not all fun and games being a kid. In addition to their quickly developing bodies and ongoing social influences, children also face ongoing problems. Kids may become moody or irritable once they reach adolescence due to the hormonal changes brought on by puberty, which can also create feelings of melancholy or dissatisfaction. Some children's melancholy or unhappiness is more than just a passing mood or negative attitude. It can be an indication of a mental disorder developing early on. Mental illness can be frightening and depressing, especially in children. It was stressful and frustrating as a child, and this was a remark made by an individual who suffered mental health disorder as a kid. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing 7 warning signs that a child has mental health problems. Before we begin, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share the video to help get more views. 1. Decreased interest in activities. Making art, playing with friends, erecting sandcastles, and playing with trucks and dolls are all common childhood pursuits. Knee scrapes are to be expected, and reading abilities ought to be advancing. However, these pursuits and features of growing up may be lessened in a child with mental illness. There may be a deeper battle going on if there is tension and alienation between peers, more time spent alone, and a general lack of interest in the things they once valued. 2. Mood swings. Observe your youngster closely if they start to exhibit severe mood swings. Are there any specific things that cause mood swings? Interpersonal conflict, for instance. Or does your child's mood cycle last for several months at a time? A doctor can decide whether a patient is experiencing normal childhood growing pains, a mood disorder, or both by understanding the nature of the mood swings. 3. Fear. If your child generally exhibits fearlessness and is open to trying new things, but all of a sudden they seem to be too afraid to do so, there may be a more serious anxiety problem. This is especially true if individuals start to experience anxiety when performing commonplace tasks, like taking the bus, that they used to take for granted. 4. Lack of communication. Given that they are still learning what communication is, children already have a difficult time communicating. A very obvious absence of or problem with communication could be a sign of mental illness, though this may be harder to spot. This can be seen, for instance, if your child seems to be talking to you less and less about school, friends, feelings. It could be an indication of mental illness. 5. Fights with loved ones. Picking fights might be typical among kids with mental disorders. They only have those closest to them to vent their newly discovered rage and emotions on because of what they're dealing with. Because of this, some people can perceive those kids as being protective, troublemakers, and starting down a very bad path. However, it's often the case that they don't mean the harmful words or behaviors happening. Those behaviors only occur because of the mental illness that has started to appear. 6. Isolation. Children should try their hardest to make friends and be social. In actuality, their early friendships may have a significant impact on how and who they develop into as adults. Particularly if your child is typically gregarious and quickly makes friends. If you notice your youngster isolating more than normal, it could be a red flag. 7. Developmental issues. The developmental milestones that your child should have attained by now are not being met. Alternately, they are regressing in terms of skills and developmental milestones and are unable to carry out things that they were once capable of. These issues are also in most cases symptoms of mental health disorder. That's it for today, folks. If we left out any signs of mental health problems in children, kindly share them with us in the comments. Bye for now.